So this is the book of Genesis. It says the first book of Moses, called Genesis. This is the very first chapter in the Bible. This is a King James Version. King James Version Bible. It's a study Bible. So what's Genesis about? Genesis is the book of beginnings. It records the beginning of time, life, sin, salvation, the human race, and the Hebrew nation. It begins with primeval history centered in four major events: the creation, the fall, the flood, and the dispersion of the nations. Genesis then narrates the history of four great patriarchs: Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph. The title Genesis, Greek for beginning, was applied to this book by the Septuagint. The Hebrew title comes from the Hebrew title comes from the first word of the book in Hebrew, in the beginning. The book is divided by 10 units under the rubric, "These are the generations of." Thus, some have suggested that Moses had access to the patriarchal records. So then it goes to say the authorship, the date, and then this is the outline of Genesis. Then it goes on to chapter 1. It's the creation. So I'm going to read out. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. Then it goes on to the second day, firmament, the third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, the sixth day, this provision of God, if there were only 6 days. The seventh day, and then it goes on to the making of woman. And then chapter 3, the fall of man.